In the ancient city of Savatthi, nestled amidst the serene landscapes, the Buddha sat in meditation under the Bodhi tree. His disciples gathered around, eager to receive his wisdom. Among them was Ananda, the Buddha's devoted cousin and attendant, who had often witnessed the transformative impact of the Buddha's teachings on the lives of those who sought guidance. On this particular day, the Buddha chose to share a set of teachings that would resonate through time, the Five Remembrances. 1. I am of the nature to grow old, there is no way to escape growing old. The first remembrance begins with a simple yet profound truth, the inevitability of aging. The Buddha, in his infinite wisdom, invited his disciples to reflect on the natural course of life. The young will age, the healthy will face the challenges of illness, and the vibrant will inevitably witness the changes wrought by time. In acknowledging this reality, the Buddha urged his followers to recognize the impermanence of physical form, understanding that the body is subject to the relentless march of time. Ananda, listening attentively, recalled the many instances where individuals clung desperately to their youth, fearing the passage of time. The Buddha, through this remembrance, encouraged his disciples to embrace the aging process with equanimity and mindfulness, recognizing it as an integral part of the human experience. 2. I am of the nature to have ill health, there is no way to escape ill health. The second remembrance delves into the realm of health, highlighting the undeniable truth that physical well-being is transient. The Buddha, with his compassionate gaze, recognized the universal nature of sickness and suffering. Ananda, who had witnessed the suffering of those afflicted by illness, understood the depth of the Buddha's words. The human body, no matter how robust or resilient, is susceptible to the fluctuations of health. In this teaching, the Buddha encouraged his disciples to cultivate compassion and empathy for those facing health challenges. By acknowledging the inevitability of illness, individuals could develop a profound sense of understanding and support for one another in times of physical suffering. 3. I am of the nature to die, there is no way to escape death. The third remembrance, perhaps the most poignant of all, addresses the undeniable truth of mortality. The Buddha, in his gentle yet unwavering voice, spoke of the inescapable reality of death. Ananda, who had witnessed the passing of loved ones and observed the grieving process, understood the profundity of the Buddha's teachings. In contemplating the nature of death, the Buddha aimed to liberate his disciples from the paralyzing fear that often accompanies thoughts of mortality. By embracing the impermanence of life, individuals could live with greater authenticity, purpose, and an awareness of the preciousness of every moment. The third remembrance served as a catalyst for a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness between life and death, encouraging a life lived with mindfulness and purpose. For all that is dear to me and everyone I love are of the nature to change. There is no way to escape being separated from them. The fourth remembrance touches upon the theme of impermanence in relationships. The Buddha, with his compassionate insight into the human condition, acknowledged the inherent nature of change in the fabric of our connections. Ananda, who had witnessed the ebb and flow of relationships, felt the weight of the Buddha's words. The Buddha encouraged his disciples to recognize that attachment to people and relationships, while natural, can lead to suffering when confronted with the inevitable changes that occur. By understanding the transient nature of connections, individuals could cultivate a sense of equanimity in love that transcended the challenges posed by separation. This remembrance served as a guide for navigating the complexities of human relationships with wisdom and compassion. 5. My actions are my only true belongings, I cannot escape the consequences of my actions. My actions are the ground on which I stand. The fifth and final remembrance encompasses the profound teaching of karma, the law of cause and effect. The Buddha, in his insightful guidance, emphasized the responsibility each individual bears for their actions. Ananda, who had witnessed the consequences of both wholesome and unwholesome deeds, recognized the transformative power of this teaching. In acknowledging the impact of actions, the Buddha urged his disciples to cultivate mindfulness and ethical conduct. By understanding the interplay between deeds and their consequences, individuals could shape their destinies and contribute to the collective well-being of society. This remembrance empowered disciples to live with intention, integrity, and a deep awareness of the ripple effect of their actions. In the aftermath of sharing these profound teachings, the Buddha observed the impact on his disciples. Ananda, with a heart full of gratitude, recognized the timeless wisdom embedded in the Five Remembrances. The disciples, now armed with a deeper understanding of life's impermanence, embarked on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the gathering, the Buddha's teachings echoed through the ages. The Five Remembrances, a beacon of wisdom, continued to guide generations of seekers on the path toward liberation from worries, attachment, and suffering. In the tranquil setting of Savatthi, the timeless teachings of the Buddha illuminated the hearts and minds of those who sought the profound truths of existence. Acceptance of impermanence and liberation from attachment. The Buddha's teachings underscore the inevitability of growing old, experiencing ill health, facing death, witnessing changes in relationships, and understanding the consequences of one's actions. By accepting these truths and recognizing the impermanence woven into the fabric of existence, individuals can liberate themselves from the shackles of attachment and the anxieties that arise from clinging to transient aspects of life. The key is to approach life with mindfulness, embracing each moment with a deep understanding of its fleeting nature. Cultivation of mindfulness and compassion. Embedded within the Five Remembrances is an invitation to cultivate mindfulness, an awareness that transcends the superficial layers of everyday existence. By acknowledging the impermanence of life, individuals are prompted to live with greater presence, appreciating the beauty of each moment. Additionally, the teachings encourage the cultivation of compassion, not only for oneself but also for others who share in the universal experiences of aging, illness, and the inevitability of change. Responsibility for one's actions. The recognition of karma, the law of cause and effect, serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility individuals bear for their actions. By understanding the consequences of deeds, individuals are empowered to shape their destinies and contribute positively to the collective well-being of society. This aspect of the teachings emphasizes ethical conduct, integrity, and the importance of intentional living. Embracing the present moment. At its core, the story encourages individuals to embrace the present moment with gratitude and awareness. Rather than succumbing to worries about an uncertain future or dwelling on the past, the teachings of the Buddha inspire a focus on the here and now. In doing so, individuals can find peace and fulfillment by fully experiencing and appreciating the richness of life as it unfolds.